Hey, how you guys doing? My name is Osway with Bell County Motorworks in Temple. And today we're going to talk about the 2021 Indian Challenger and the Thunder Black Smoke. There are some differences in between this year's model and the previous year's model. We're going to get to that a little bit further into the video. But if you want to come up closer, that way you can see more in detail what I'll be talking about. If you want a nice black bike just like your soul, this is the one. There is no chrome on this bike. I'm telling you, this is definitely the one, especially if you don't like to clean. If you come up to the front, this bike has amazing stopping power. Top of the line brakes from actual Brembo. Come up a little higher. If you don't like those big Indian fairings and those fenders, this is the one for you. This one is the frame mounted fairing. This is a nice fixed fairing look, and upside down forks. Plenty of travel suspension on this actual motorcycle, about 4.5. Indian war bonnet that lights up beautifully at nighttime, and you can see it during the day. It's actually really bright. Come up to the rear, look at the engine on this bike. This is the 108 liquid cooled 6-speed. You're talking about roughly about 128 foot-pounds of torque and 124 horsepower. Plenty of power for what you wanted to do. And if you definitely want a tour pack on this bike, you got to check out the catalog. It's got some nice options for this bike. The saddlebags are electronically, you can close them up with the fob or electronically. Nice Indian badging, beautiful rear fender that's nice and rounded off with the Frankenstein squash bags, dual tip exhaust. It's actually quite nice. Nice sound to it, absolutely gorgeous. If you come up to the seat, plenty of padding, very comfortable for the rider and passenger. And if you look at that nice little cupping on the rider's seat, it's got kind of like a backrest to it. It's actually really comfortable. Now this is where it gets interesting. If you come up towards the front, this bike has made some changes. This is where the previous power button was at in the previous model, but for this year they changed it out and they put the trigger charger here. So that way you don't have to take off that little access panel that's on the other side of the bike. You can just plug it in right here if you're going to go away for a while to keep this bike charged. And this is where they actually implemented the power button right here. That way you can just do it with your thumb if need be. Still has the electronic adjustable screen, and for you Apple maniacs, this bike comes with the Apple CarPlay. How cool is that? But I'll tell you what, this is the only one that I have right now. I don't think it's gonna be a few weeks or months till I get the other ones, but you need to come check this out at Bell County Motorworks in Temple before I buy it, I'll tell you that.